Kasi ako po kasi lahat ng naalala ko po nun. Bago pa po siya magsimula sa buy and sell nun. So, tanda po namin siya yung daan. Sabi na lahat.
Hindi nila kaya. Hindi nila kaya. Call the next person.
I'm Patrick. Sobrang bilis lang namin nagkasama actually ni Luigi, pero yung time na yun, everyday kami magkasama. Hindi ko naramdaman yung pagkaiksi ng panahon. Gusto ko lang alalahanin lahat yung
tapos na sila eh.
First time ko siya
Tawagin mo na. Doon pwede na sila sa
medyo intimidated ako sa kanya. Sobrang laki niya. First transaction namin.
tsaka nila sa Krista.
Suplado siya eh. Pero after yung
Honey,
trabaho namin na yun, second day, sobrang magtawagan na kami na parang matagal na kami magkasama. Tinuring ko siya nga eh. Friend, best friend, kapatid, tsaka anak. Ganun din yung pinaramdam niya sa akin. Sa grupo namin, siya yung pinakabunso namin. Pero laging siya yung nag-a-uplift sa amin lahat. Problema, iba problema niya rin. Gusto kong magpasalamat kay Luigi na sa lahat, no? Especially dun sa paborito niyang yung 4-month-old na son na talagang takot siya humawak ng baby, pero simula nung nag-deliver pa lang yung wife ko, si Luigi na talaga yun nandiyan. Sobrang thankful kami, ang family ko, yung family ng wife ko, sa mga pinakita niya sa amin. Pagtulong sa amin. Kay Tita Joy, maraming salamat. So, yan, Luigi, mahal ka namin. Maraming salamat sa'yo.
Po. Bali, ako po yung anak po ni Elfred. Nalalaki po sa akin yun. Kahit kami rin po, hindi po kami makapaniwala ng bahala na yun kasi po, bago po mangyari yun, pumunta po po siya sa mga pinisita lang po siya magpungatang kamusta yun. Kasi po, sabi, nung pumunta po siya na, gusto niya lang po ipaalam. Inakulit siya na po si Papa kasi po, sa lahat po talaga ng time na lagi po kasi sa lahat po ng naging project ni Kuya, magmula po sa mga stickers, si Papa po lagi, lagi tinatapos. Kahit kung may mga extra trabaho si Papa, pinagpapalipan niya, wala na ituloy. Sabi ko, balik namin po kung pinag-try kasi po, malaki din kami na ipunan na sa pamilya. Kami po na lang kasi hindi makapagibig ng mga pamilya. Kaya, talagang talagang kung ako lang talagang pumagibig na kami. Dahil lagi kayong magsasama ni Papa. Kahit ingit ako nagsiselos ako kasi hindi na kami nabibigay ni Papa ng time. Ano mo kasama? Hindi ko inindayan. Para sa akin, siyempre nandito ka pa rin. Wala sana masaya ka na. Maraming salamat.
For those who don't know me, my name is Katya. I'm the eldest cousin of Luigi. On behalf of my mom and my sister, who were also very close to Luigi and couldn't be here, I want to tell you all how I knew and will remember our dearest Luigi. Growing up, Luigi, Carmine, and I were inseparable. We did everything together, we played together, we laughed together. We were menaces. A team, and we felt like we were brothers and sisters. I remember Carmine and Luigi would always get in trouble whenever we go on our yearly vacation, family trips, because they wouldn't sleep. They would stay up all night, just laughing and teasing each other. Lagi sila napapagalitan ni Tita Joy. Kasi ang kulit-kulit nilang dalawa. Lagi sila nag-aaway, lagi sila nagkaharutan, and I will always be their reference. From holding our milk bottles to being dalagas and binata, we were so close. When we go to Nasubu every Holy Week, Luigi will always be our partner in crime. Photographer namin yan. We would stay in the beach till our skins get so red. Tagahuli namin ng jellyfish. We would listen to hip-hop and talk about our crushes back then. And when William was born, we were complete. 2 boys and 2 girls. What saddens me though is that growing older, we all got so preoccupied with our own lives. And we kind of drifted apart. But even if that had happened, Luigi was still always there for me, for us, when we needed him most. From driving me places to helping me with my car, he was always there to give a helping hand. But knowing Luigi as the happy-go-lucky boy that I grew up with, he wouldn't want this day to be a sad, sobby day. He would want us to remember all the good and fun times we had spent with him, the laughters we shared with him, and his big smiles and hugs. A lot of you would agree that Luigi is a yes man. He would most of the time say yes to you whenever you need him. I'm blessed to have him as my cousin, because I remember him driving me when I needed to go to QC for my board review. He would always be early, and he would wait for me for 3 hours. He never once asked me for anything in return, just food. A lot of you who really knew Luigi would also agree that he is very thoughtful and sweet, especially to his mom. Nung bata kami, lagi yan nakasiksik sa mama niya. He loved his mom so much. He loved his family so much, his friends. He loved us all so much. Luigi is not perfect. No one is perfect. He may have made mistakes in the past. We all make mistakes. But what I do know for sure, for a fact, is that he had touched so many hearts. Our hearts. And that is what we will all remember him by. That kind heart he possessed, and that kind smile that he genuinely shared with all of us. And I know, deep down in my core, that he's in a better place right now, with his father, and in a place where he will feel peace and eternal happiness. Rest in peace, Luz. I love you.
Before I start my eulogy, I would like to share a Bible verse. Naked I came out of my mother's womb. Naked shall I return thither. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. As it has pleased the Lord, so it is done. Blessed be the name. This life is a gift from the Almighty. And that gift is going to stay with us, not in permanence, because this is a borrowed life from the Almighty God. When our mission in this world is due, the Lord takes us and cradles Him with Him in heaven. Luigi's life is not a perfect, clean slate. But I know in his heart, he's very big. He has so much love. So much love that can be misunderstood, misinterpreted, but yet, love will always be love. No matter what kind of love it is love. And God is love. For me, I firmly believe that because of that big heart, God resides in Him. God resides in all of us. My fondest moments with my nephew was when I would send him emergency messages. Luigi, I have an exhibit to attend to. Could you drive me, please, and help me gather my things? He would always give me a resounding, yes, Tito, I will drive for you. Kailan ba yan? San ba yan? I'll fit you in my preoccupied schedule. I never received a no from him. Despite him being preoccupied, he would always find time for me. Luigi is also my #1 fan. He adores my cooking. He loves the food I prepare. He's my #1 fan with the sisig I cook. Sobrang paborito niya yun. I mean, he could have it every day. And whenever he gets the request, I would fondly prepare it despite how laborious the preparation is. Kasi paborito niya, ang sarap-sarap kaya ang pakiramdam na, well, way back last year, 2 years ago, with a restaurant, he and his friends would visit every day just to partake of the sisig, the food I prepared from the heart. And that was a very, very big appreciation. Now, it came so sudden. It really came so sudden. But now I know he is in God's cradle. He will always be remembered and be prayed for. He will be missed. His jokes, his goofing around, and his very big heart will be missed. Rest in peace, Luigi. Tito Paul will miss you.
Marami kong gagawin na bagay na kahit mapahamak siya o kahit nahihirapan siya gagawin niya basta yung mga tao sa paligid niya masaya. Kaya hindi ko kaya. Tama na.
After that.
Naman po namin kay Luigi noon.
Si Joyce.
Kasi
After that.
napakalaki ng tao. Ngayon, Luigi, wala na. order sa akin ng hamburger. Kasi yun ang madalas na kainin sa bahay ko, sa bahay namin. So, very short time lang din kami nagkakilala din ni Luigi. Ang pinaka-most na nare-remember ko sa kanya is, sabi niya sa akin, Kuya George, pupunta kami ng Ligan. Baka pwedeng mahirap yung bahay namin doon. Sabi ko, sige. Pupunta yung mga tita mo, lola mo, tsaka yung mga mag-aanak mong iba. So, pinahiran po namin yung bahay namin doon at nag-enjoy naman po sila tita Joy ko. Maraming salamat kaibigan, kahit hindi tayo madalas magkasama, tulad ng pagsasama nila Chick. Lahat ng memory nandito sa akin habang nabubuhay ko. Alam po ko talaga ako, iba ko talaga yung linya ng photograph ko. Hindi po talaga ako tumatanggap ng coverage na ganito, pero totoo alam mo si Luigi, siya yung unang-una po dinover ko ng ganito. Masakit po sa akin kasi kaibigan ko pa yung una kong pinagsilbihan ng ganito. So, nagpapasalamat ako sa kanya sa friendship at sa lahat. Alam ko na kay Lord ka na. Masaya ka na ngayon. Lahat na ng worries mo, lahat ng problema mo, nawala na. At habang wala ka rito siguro, tingnan namin si Queenie. Kami ni Chick, nila Princess. So, yun lang po. Maraming salamat po.
Sabi niya po kita, masashare ko pala sa inyo yung love story namin. Kahit na alam naman ninyo yung talaga ng puso ko. Okay, nangyayari, diba? Salamat sa mga oras na baklas. Kami ang umiintindi sa'yo. Ikaw pa yung nag-iintindi sa amin. Magtawad. Kasi halip na binabalik namin yung pagmamahal na binibigay mo. Hinihingan ka pa rin namin ng sobra-sobra. Mahal na mahal kita. Mahal na mahal kita. Mahal na mahal kita. Marami na tayong pangarap. Marami na tayong plano sa buhay. Hindi na pinagkaloob ni Lord na tayo magsama. Alam ko darating ang time sa perfect place. Magkakasama rin tayo. At magbibigay na po sana ko ng isang mensahe sa inyo na ang buhay ng tao, parang nalaman. Kung hindi tayo natatalbusan, hindi tayo nasasaktan, hindi tayo mag-grow. Kung nangyari na to, isa pong pag-grow natin lahat. Si Luigi nagbigay sa akin ng lesson. Si Luigi nagbigay ng bawat space dito sa puso natin. Ano ba? Talaga, pinapahalagahan natin sa buhay. Napaka-makabula ng buhay ni Luigi kahit sa ganito nagtapos. Ang dami niya palang na-share sa bawat tao. Ang dami niya pala natulungan. Ang dami niyang pagmamahal, pag-ibig, strength na binibigay, courage sa mga kaibigan na magpatuloy sa buhay. Na hindi natin nakikita sa kanya. Dahil ang lagi niya iniintindi tayo. So babe, alam ko nandito ka, alam ko narinig mo kami. Alam mo ang naman ng bawat puso namin dahil hindi kami magsaray dito sa harapan. Alam mo, mahal na mahal ka namin. Alam ko yung pag-iinayan namin. Nasa batang pilan. Ay, hindi mo nakuha yung pangarap mo. Pero alam ko masaya ka. Dahil kahit dito magpapasok yung buhay, nitilinig ka sa bawat puso namin na habang buhay namin na ganito. Salamat ng meeting. Magpahinga ka na sa piling ni Lord. Alam kong matagal mo nang inaasam kung papahingahan. Tanggapin mo na si Lord ng buong buo. At nagtayan mo kami dito. Kasama ni Lord, i-guide mo kami. Tulungan mo kami na matapos ang aming rin ang aming tahakin na katulad mo. Mahal na mahal ka namin po sa ikang pagmamahal. Unang isang araw para sabihin kung ano ang mabuting tao sa lahat, sa akin, sa pamilya ko, sa mga kaibigan mo, sa mga taong di mo kilala, sa mga taong nagsasabuha mo lang. Kahit sa kanila, strangers ka. Pero pag nakilala ka nila, ina-extend mo lagi yung help mo kahit hindi nila hinihingi. Salamat sa buhay mo, Luigi. Dahil isa kang naging magandang halimbawa sa lahat na ang buhay ay may mas maganda pa ng kabuluhan. Mahal na mahal ka na. Hindi ka mawawala sa puso namin habang nandito kami sa tahakin namin sa buhay.
Last year po, 2017, Father's Day, nung ang kuya po namin na inatake po siya sa may ng alabang, nakakasasakyan po siya. Ang dali si Luigi po, hindi po namin siya talaga kilala. Pero, thankful po kami sa Lord, unang-una. Sa mother po niya kasi po nagkaroon siya ng anak na katulad po ni Sir Luigi. Hindi po namin malilimutan yung time na yun na sila po ni Sir Chief. Sila po, actually malayo po yung agwat nila sa sasakyan ng kuya ko. Nagpatigil po siya sa may Honda Alabang, nakala po nila gulo or nagkainitan. Pero nung makita po nila na nasa may labas po yung kuya daw po namin, nanginginig po yung tuhod. Parang gusto daw po niya bumalik sa loob ng sasakyan. Sobrang init nung time na yun. Nasa church po kami. Kinafterflow po daw niya yung kalsada para maiharang yung sasakyan niya. Sila po yung gumawa ng paraan. Sinala po nila kami. Sila po yung nagdala sa ospital. Talagang napakabuti po ng Lord kasi talagang nagpadala po siya ng tao. Pali po yung tao tinulungan niya sa servant of God. At pareho po sila ng ugali. Sinabi po ni Sir Chick na alam niyo po yan ate, sabi niya kapag ka merong nangangailangan ng tulong kahit walang-wala po yan, gagawa yan ng paraan para makatulong. Ganun din po yung kuya. Sabi ko, pinagtagpo sila. And after po nun, hindi po natapos yung communication namin. Lagi po siya nagsasabi na, Ate Leia, mag-iingat po kayo lagi kasi pinukumusta ko po siya. One time, may nag-message sa akin, friend ko. Sabi po niya, sis, yung Good Samaritan ni Kuya Noli po pangalan ng kuya ko, nasa Lord na din po siya. Nakita ko na sa may BF, tumutulong doon sa na-flat tire. Sabi ko, grabe, minessage ko niya, sabi ka, you're an angel, Sir Luigi. Kahit saan, sabi niya, ate, sabi niya, paano po ang nakilala? Kilala ka ng mga kaibigan ko. Kasi pumunta pa rin po siya sa bahay namin. Pinalo po niya yung kuya ko habang nasa ospital po. Hindi po siya talaga, as in parang family. Sobrang nagulat po kami and na-amaze po kami sa Lord kung paano niya dinala si Sir Luigi sa buhay namin. And then sabi niya, ganun po talaga. Sabi niya, tulong lang po ng tulong hanggang kaya. Sabi ko, napaka-bless po ni Joy na nagkaroon po siya ng anak na matulad ni Sir Luigi. Pero sobrang nanghinayan din po kami kasi napakabata po niya. Actually, kaedad po siya ng panganay kong anak. Akala ko nga po, dahil siyempre medyo malaki siya, akala ko medyo mas matanda siya. Sobrang shock po kami nung may nakita ko sa post nakita ng anak ko sa post ng classmate niya na ipala classmate po yata ni Luigi nung elementary. Sabi, inisto ko po lahat ng friend niya para i-confirm kasi yung husband ko nagagalit. Sabi niya, huwag kang basta maniwala, baka may nag-joke, baka nagkagulo, may mga ganyang tao, ganyan sila. Pero na-confirm ko po sa kaibigan niya na totoo. Sabi ko, hindi po kami ganun ka-close, hindi po kami sobrang magkakilala, pero talagang yung lungkot po namin ng malaman, pati mga kaibigan po namin, mga taga-church, kasi alam po nila yung ginawa niya. Kaya sobrang nanginayang, pero sabi nga po, mali ang kamatayan, kapakinabangan na sa Bible po yan. Dahil yung eternal life na bibigay po ng Lord, wala pong sakit, walang lungkot. Alam po namin na kung ano man yung nangyari kay Luigi. And ang Lord, binigyan po niya ako ng wisdom na nung sakto po nung nangyari po yun. Alam ko po na si Sir Luigi, hindi niya po naramdaman yung pain kasi isa po siya mabuting tao. Ini-spare po yan ng Lord. Kaya yung itsura po na sabi ni Sir Chief na para po siya natulog. Before po the accident, yung nilagay ng Lord sa puso ko, nakatulog na po siya. Hindi po niya naramdaman yun. Kaya mabuti po ang Lord. Kaya salamat po na maraming sa Panginoon sa buhay po ng pamilya niyo. Salamat po talaga. God bless po.
This closure makes us feel like our final decision to cut ties was indeed the right thing to do. Closure is confirmation. I have a tough pill to swallow here. Closure never came. The one last talk never came. The words I desperately need to get off my chest never came. I'll just have to take solace in the fact that I'm moving on and eventually get over it. As long as I can accept my conclusion, come what may, I believe I will have the most reassuring form of closure I could ever ask for. Not in this lifetime, but hoping in the aftermath. The last message I received from you was just after Christmas Day. Sorry, Tito. It was not my intention to hurt you and ruin the family's Christmas tradition. For the last time, I tried reaching out to you through a Facebook post, which can be interpreted in many ways. You misinterpreted it. Queenie misinterpreted as well. Even your closest friends, Kevin and Chick, misinterpreted it. Thereafter, I have died every day thinking about you. If by saying this can ease your trouble in the afterlife, I want you to know that you are forgiven a long time ago, and if ever I caused you harm, my sincerest apologies. The car crash that took your life has been portrayed as a traffic accident caused by a drunk driving at high speed. The reality is that it was murder. You look up to this 40-year-old guy as your big brother. I always hear you mentioning his name with enthusiasm. With the other guys in your car club like Grumpy George, Batangs, Kuya Joey, Chick, etc. But this irresponsible, insensitive, manipulative 40-year-old guy took advantage of you, Honey, and Neil's vulnerability. I cannot fathom how a big brother can put the lives of his younger siblings in danger by insisting on driving while highly intoxicated. This 48-year-old guy should be man enough to face the consequences of his actions. The only satisfaction I hang on is that this 40-year-old individual will have a bothered, troubled conscience for the rest of his life. James Wences Pandanan, I wish you full recovery with all of your senses intact so karma can take its toll on you. James Wences Pandanan, may our paths never cross. Thank you, Princess, for calling me the night of the accident. Thank you, Chick, for treating my nephew as your brother. Thank you, JP, for teaching me the meaning of true friendship. Thank you, Queenie, for loving Luigi. Thank you all for your sympathies and prayers. It helped my sister in her grieving process, and it is highly appreciated by our family. Luigi, I miss you. I will miss your smile, your laughter, our photo shoots, our road trips, your messages, you bugging me for a medical certificate, and everything about you. My first son is gone, but he will remain in my heart forever. I loved you for 23 years and will continue to love you until my last breath. You are now free of all the troubles this mad world has to offer. You will be missed. May justice be served, and may your soul rest in peace. I love you, Tito Lawrence.
heart, I thank you all. Really, thank you all for loving my son. I thank God for giving me the chance to be with my son for 23 years. Kahit medyo matigas ang ulo ng anak ko, okay lang. Kasi ganun talaga, nanay ka. Hindi mo naman pwedeng itapon ng anak mo. Kaya, maraming salamat na lang. Wala na talaga akong pwedeng sabihin sa inyo. Kung hindi maraming salamat. Sa family ni Queenie, maraming pong salamat sa inyo kasi tinanggap niyo yung anak ko sa family ninyo. Maraming pong salamat sa inyo. Pasensya na po kayo kung may nagawang hindi maganda ang anak ko sa inyo. And ikaw, Queenie, pasensya ka na kung hindi kayo nakaintindihan ni Luigi. Pagpasensyahan mo na siya, patawarin mo siya sa kung may ginawa siya sa iyo. Okay. Thank you so much, Mrs. Reyes, sa inyo pong lahat, mga family namin sa Rebolida, sa DOB. And Father, thank you very much. And again, to everyone, thank you very much po. Marami pong salamat sa inyo.